all, was very athletic and do a lot and play a lot of tennis, and so I was noticing that I wasn't able to breathe as easily as I would have liked due to what I came to learn was a worsening condition around a deviated septum. I found that I was snoring a lot also, and I was having difficulty sleeping consistently or evenly through the course of the night.
Probably the most common single problem that I see is people who cannot breathe through their nose for one reason or the other. Either both sides or just one side. People have a lot of capacity to live with that for years and years, but usually it eventually gets to them and starts causing them problems.
In that first consultation, Dr. Wyatt confirmed that in fact the septum was deviated, but he was clear on what was wrong and what the symptoms were that were getting kind of caused by this deviated septum, and then how to solve it.
But what this illustrates very nicely is the septum is bent. It bends over here, almost touching here. There's very little space to breathe on this side. Much more space here, although it's partially filled in by this enlarged turbinate.
He recommended a quick procedure, quick in that it wouldn't take long to schedule, and the operative procedure was not going to take long, and the recovery procedure wasn't going to take long. So Dr. Wyatt's description of the procedure made me feel comfortable that he was very, very capable of handling this matter quickly, and that I would have a good and positive outcome.
Sometimes you have to remove a little part of the cartilage, reshape it, put it back in, and you end up with a more or less straight septum. I was able to get him to a point where he can breathe dramatically better through his nose, and it's really changed his life. He's a great example of someone who had just gotten used to the fact that he couldn't breathe through his nose, and he didn't realize all he was missing, I guess you could say, by not being able to breathe through his nose.
In my view, it was far better than I could have possibly imagined, and I think Dr. Wyatt did a fantastic job. So I would strongly suggest that anybody considering this, if they see Dr. Wyatt as quickly as they can and start enjoying the benefits of his practice immediately.